Right. So we're doing the speaker mode over there on that one, which all your sections of all your individual sections embed the speaker version of it in the article that I'll write you tomorrow. So the Facebook Live one or the YouTube Live one is going to look like this with all the heads there. But I've got another recording that is the speaker mode only. So I'm live over here. I'm live here. I'm going to record here as well. So one, two. This is the main recording that goes to Rumble, another place. Hi, and welcome to the SMG Diverse Show, episode 118. Today I've got 11 guests, maybe just 10 if young Chick McFarlane doesn't show up. And I'm going to be co-hosting the show with four artists, four guests today. Could my four co-hosts introduce themselves quickly? You know the order. Randy, Steve, Kev, Don, introduce yourselves and what you do for other artists in the music industry. Thank you.
All right. I'm Randy O'Neill, and I host a show called The Ranch, which is brought to you by Blast Music 24/7. And we span the globe to find you the best in Americana, country, music, all indie artists. So more than just a podcast, we video cast live so everyone can interact. We're on Roku. We're on like 12 streaming stations. So again, I span the globe. We go live on Mondays at 7 Eastern time.
Hey, you're absolutely
Cool.
fantastic. I've still not got a link to your Facebook page for your podcast. Please send me it if you have one, because it's the only thing I've not been able to tag in all my shows so far. That was Randy O'Neill. Steve Lecron, who is
Yep.
KMS.
Yep. KMS is Kestrel Media Solutions, and it's .life, so you can find me real easy on the web, kms.life. I actually am a 20 plus year professional audio engineer doing live productions for local bands, and my main focus has been working with original artists. I have, within the last 10 years, delved into videography and am trying to promote my YouTube page as well, which is kms.life vids, and posting their work there and building a network of musicians that, we can work together to make the music happen.
You're a very, very nice man. You're an absolute brilliant addition to my friends list, and that's Steve Lecron with every show. Fantastic. Kevin Mann, likewise. What I've just said there, same about you. Who's
I'm
Kevin Mann?
broadcasting since
What's UKI Radio?
I'm broadcasting since 2000. This current show is actually on its third reiteration as a former award-winning show. It's also broadcast internationally as well, via several stations, and it's been over 400 episodes now.
Fantastic. And our new addition, our new co-host for the evening, first of many, I hope, Don Kippert over in Wisconsin. On the Real Radio, give us a quick introduction about yourself, and then we'll start the show with the Freaky Friday Jailhouse Gang.
All right, sounds good. I am Don Kippert with On the Rail Radio. I also do a show on Sundays called Echoes from the Underground. Our main focus on the station is to feature rock, metal, punk, independent bands who can really, use a leg up and use the exposure. We do the show on Sundays at noon, and it will last anywhere from 1 to 3 hours, depending on how many songs I've gotten in that week. So the show features songs that we've gotten in just recently.
Another professional here. So we've got four professionals going to review all your music. That's to the artists. And straight after the show, as long as I'm your personal friend on Facebook, which I am with most people, I can add you to a messenger group that's got all the past guests and all the past radio partners there. Somewhere we can. It's not a spam group. No one talks any rubbish in it. It's just somewhere where everyone can bond. So make sure we're all personal friends. That was the co-host. Let's start the show. First guest. I'm not going to tell everybody you're the funkiest people in the world, Marcus, because, I'm sick of seeing it myself now. But who are the Freaky Friday Jailhouse Gang, and why did you cover the song by Alice Cooper, Poison? And Mark Story covered it last week in the show. It's really random, but tell us a little story about that, why you covered that song.
Hi, I'm Marcus from the Freaky Friday Jailhouse Gang. We're a funk band from Graz in Austria. We consist of three brothers, so me and my two brothers on bass, drums, and guitar, and then our sister of Joyce on vocals. And last year we thought, let's do some cover songs. So we did a series of 4 videos where we recorded songs live. And we took some songs from different genres and tried to put our funk spin on it. So this one is going to be Poison by Alice Cooper. And actually, why I wanted to do this song was because of the chord progression in the chorus. It's a really great chord progression, but the first thing we did was stick to one chord because it's funk, so it's kind of backfired the basic idea. But it's a great song. We really enjoyed it, and I think you're gonna like it.
You nearly said hope. You've made yourself not say it. That's another thing. You're not allowed to say hope in this show, or I'll pull you up for it. There's no hope about it. You're gonna love this, and I swear, wait till you see this world-class band right now, Freaky Friday Jailhouse Gang, with their cover of Poison. Sit back and enjoy. First song of 10 or 11, ladies and gentlemen.
What happened, Mark?
Sorry for that little slip up there. I changed my main host to the other computer and it swapped out during it there. So I can only apologise. It's not the end of the world. Marcus, could you unmute yourself? Randy, you know the order. What does my co-host have to say? Randy, Steve.
All right. Only things happen like this when you're live, right? you itch. You're like, I have to scratch my nose. Like, it's just ridiculous when you go live. So, what I wanted to say is, people really underestimate the art of taking a cover and making it their own, making it true to a brand of the band. And you guys nailed it. You know, you still can identify the song, but it's a uniquely your own brand, and you know, bring it into your wellhouse. So that's really well done.
Thanks a lot.
Well said, well said. Stevie boy?
Yeah, beautiful. I love the funk twist on that song, definitely. And your vocalist, oh my God, she is wonderful. And the fact that you went from bunny suits to regular dress and still looked like you were having fun, amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
Well said. Mr. Kevin Mann, UKI Independent Radio?
I must say, the guitar, the actual drum break, the guitarist was working overtime, and so was the vocalist. All three of them deserve an absolute award or something because they were absolutely on their game in that particular show, in that particular track. And I really did love it. In fact, I enjoyed it so much I was doing the 1980s side shuffle the whole way through. It was that good. Loved it.
Well said, well said. Our new addition to the panel here, Don?
All I can say is, wow, that was incredible. And please send it to me because I got to get it on my station. Because the way you guys, like Randy said, you took it, you made it your own, but you stayed true to the original as well. It was phenomenal. And the vocals, bass grooves were just incredible. Great job.
Thanks.
Absolutely fantastic. Chuck, you're up next. Make sure you're unmuted. That was Marcus Steinrock from Austria with his band Freaky Friday Jailhouse Gang. Till the next time, my brother. One love.
Yeah, I thought it was really cool. I've always said if you're going to do covers, you either need to do it exactly like the original or nothing like the original. You guys killed it on that second part. So great job, man.
Well said. Wait till you check out the originals. They'll blow you away. So we're going from Austria over to South Carolina. Chuck W. Chapman, I've been trying to get you on here for a while. I was out of the game for 6 months. Introduce yourself and what's the story behind the song? Nobody's Angel.
Yeah, I'm Chuck W. Chapman from Greenville, South Carolina. So good old Southern boy, Southern U.S. I've run a 4-piece band. We use my name because I'm also a horror author and have done some film work. So I already had a pretty good footprint on the web. I always said I would never be in a band under my name, and here I am. But it works for different reasons. And Nobody's Angel is the first single off our brand new CD. The CD is called Outcast Among Outcasts. It just came out a week and a half ago, and the single came out that day. We finally got the video up late yesterday, so I don't think you've even seen the video yet. And it's some lyrics I had from a while back, but I'd never finished. So when we started writing stuff for this album, I went through my hundreds of pages of lyrics, and of course, of those, maybe 3 or 4 are actually good. And I'm like, okay, we can build on this. So it's sort of just telling the story of how you both would like to be in a relationship and are not really wanting to be in a relationship at the same time because you've been burned before, but you always want to go back and do it again. So that's the story of Nobody's Angel.
You know, you're absolutely fantastic. And do you know something? You did send me the song that wasn't the official video, but my friend Steve Lacron, he subscribes to you already, and he sent me it today. He's actually got the official video out now, so we do have it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Official video. So yeah, thanks to Steve. Sit back and enjoy this wonderful track. Song 2 of 11. Welcome, Chick, and Lou as well. Welcome. Make sure you're on gallery mode. Up to right, go shut the door. Make sure you're on gallery mode. Hit view up in the top corner and hit gallery. Thank you very much. And we'll sit back and enjoy this marvelous track. Absolute dynamite. Nobody's Angel. One love. Song 2 of 11.
One time. She says she's the kind of girl that don't want to be tied down. She's got a reputation, but she ain't been around. She don't want There's times at night she'd love to be an angel, but she's nobody's angel tonight. Nobody's angel. She don't wanna be alone when she turns out the light. No, she don't wanna be nobody telling her what she needs. She just wants to live the life her way. She's nobody's angel tonight. Nobody's angel. She don't wanna be alone when she turns out the light. But does she really want it to be this way? Nobody's angel. She's nobody's angel today. She's nobody's angel tonight.
Absolutely brilliant. Chuck W. Chapman, just fantastic. So what has my co-host got to say? Well, I'll load up the next guest is Alan Kelly and his band Wrecker. So the same order, you know the same order. Let's see what the pros have got to say.
All right. I mean, those guitars right out of the gate, man, just set it up. Set it up. And then the story just, with those use of the guitars and the drums and the whole rhythm section just sets up the tale of being a woman rocker. I'm telling you, you get a reputation and might not be earned, but you really brought it home.
Well said, well said, well said. I think you're still muted there, Chuck. Sorry, always unmute yourself. Make sure you're not muted there. But yeah, well said, Randy. Steve Lacron, KMS.
Yeah, Chuck, a fantastic song. Very tight. The mix was awesome. The breaks for the guitars were tremendous. I only have one thing to add about the video itself. Great concept video. As we jump to the performances, I know one of the things I've been trained is that as you do performance video, try to make sure you do your best to sync it up with the music. There were several spots where it wasn't, so it may be lacking in being able to pull the audience. Then again, I don't really know the audience. So, I mean, that's just a professional opinion. And it was still fantastic. Great.
Well said. Brilliant, man. Kevin Mann, UKI Radio.
A very confident classic rock sound I truly liked. I've got to admit the harmonies were absolutely exceptional in that record.
Thank you.
So kudos to all the singers in that particular group there.
Oh, you're looking at them.
Also the guitarist as well, because seriously.
No, I was all the singers in that track.
Oh,
Just
wow.
Chuck. Just Chuck. Yeah, he's done it always. So another Mark story there. Look at you. Gobsmacked, huh? Well, there you
Incredible.
go. Chuck. Yeah. We should
Incredible
call him the
vocals.
one-man band, shouldn't we? The one-man band, Chuck W. Chapman.
No, I'm just the vocals. I mean, I did rhythm guitar, but I do all the vocals. And then I teach my guys, how to do them live and get them close. Because I'm self-taught and everything, so I know nothing technically about music at all. I just know I have sounds in my head, and I try to get those sounds onto tape or onto whatever is there, assimilating tape now. So that's why it's hard for me to show people stuff, and I can't write out anything. So I just do it and go, okay, here's the parts. So
Just you stay humble, dude. That's the way we like it. You're absolutely fantastic. On the real radio, Don Kipper, what's your thoughts here, brother?
And I'll tell you what, you hit me where I live with that one because I am an 80s hair metal, heavy metal kind of guy. And that really just hit me in my soul from the beginning with the guitar riffs all the way through with the drums, the beat, the vocals, the harmonies, man. It was a great song. And another one I think I need to have on my station. I'm just going to
I'll
throw
be
that out
glad
there.
to get it to you.
Well, I'll
Awesome.
put you all in the Facebook Messenger group, and that's why I put you all there, is to easily connect with each other. So that was Chuck W. Chapman. That was song 2 of 11. Sit back and enjoy the rest of the show, Chuck. Till the
I
next
sure
one, brother.
will. And
Our
thank
next-
you so much
Hey,
for all
thank-
the great commentary. Thank you.
First of many shows anyway, you've got tons to come. So our next 3 guests, I'll tell you now, so that you can relax or not. Wrecker, then Stephen Andrews, then Bad Actress is the next 3. So we're heading from South Carolina over to my homeland, Scotland. Can you introduce yourself, Alan? Who are Wrecker, and what's the story behind your song Flowery Scotland? I'm only kidding. What's the story behind your song Too Late?
Hi, right, I'm Alan, singer with Wrecker. We're a 4-piece rock band out of Scotland, very much 80s guitar-driven sound. Don, I know, has played us on his station quite a few times, very much. This song started off completely different, completely different set of lyrics, but we just couldn't get it to fit with the music that Steve had put to it. So Steve went and changed the lyrics. It came just after we heard John Sykes passing away, and Steve sort of lyrics together with that, and then I played along with them, and that's what we end up with this one. It's a wee bit darker and heavier than the stuff that's on my album, but yeah, this is where Too Late.
Yeah, it's absolutely
Video as
fantastic.
well.
You're a real rocker, aren't you? And as you say, I bet you Dawn can't wait to speak to you because she's already been promoting your music. So sit back and enjoy song 3 of 11. This is Wrecker with Too Late. Well, love, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy.
Too
ladies and gentlemen. Rest in peace, John Sykes. If that was dedicated to him. Rest your soul, my man. Absolutely fantastic, Alan. You know how much I love it, man. Let's hear what my co-hosts have got to say, and I'll load up the next guest is Captain Greenbeard. So you know the order, ladies and gentlemen. I'll load up Steve. Thank you.
All right. I mean, this song just drives from start to finish, you know, and these songs are actually hard to get a good solid mix out of because everything's driving, and you know, it's a difficult song to mix without sounding muddy. So you know, that's a tough thing. And then, you know, I'm a big proponent of you have a great line, you know, it's too late, like bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, and that brings it home. So
Thanks.
Well said, my dear, well said. Stevie Bot?
Yeah, 100% agree. Thank you for bringing rock back is all I can say. It's beautiful. And I love the simplicity of the multi-camera video. The low light really added to the sensation of the song. The mix was fantastic. Perfect, man. Beautiful.
Thanks.
Well said, Mr. Man.
That made me feel nice and dirty. It was a great track. I particularly like the really, really catchy lyrics. And oh my God, the guitar solo just made me emotional. It really was that good. Fantastic record all right. Yeah, like I said, it just kind of made me, it just kind of just really made me go grrr. It was just perfect.
Thank you.
Grrr. I was thinking the same thing there, Kev. On the Real Radio, Don Kipper, he's already a huge fan of yours, Alan. I don't know how much you know each other. What was your thoughts, sir, Don?
And I am fortunate enough to be able to not only have that song on the station, but several others from Ellen and the guys in Wrecker, and that the hook, I mean everything about it, the guitar riffs, the drums, everything is just swimmingly just flows together nicely, and it's very, very well produced. Dude, I am so lucky to have you guys on the station. Good job. Keep rocking.
Thank you very much, sir. Cheers.
Well said, everyone. That was Wrecker, Mr. Alan Kelly. Until the next time, one love. So,
Thanks.
from Scotland, we're heading over to Portugal. This is this man's show, as well as Mark's story. Captain Greenbeard, Captain Redbeard, my mainstays in every show. Steve, you're featuring Mother Nature rap today, and yes, he's got a rap song. Would you not think he's got a rap song? Of course he's got a rap song. Introduce it, Steve. What's the story behind it? Mother Nature rap.
Thank you, Sparky. Yeah. Well, I'm Steve Andrews, also known as Bard of Ely. I'm from Cardiff, originally in Wales. I live in Portugal now. This song, which you're about to hear, which is a rap song and my only rap song, was produced here in Portugal by Ricardo Videlho. The music video was filmed, created by Pedro Augusto Almeida, who's a friend of mine. And going back to Wales, my friend Crumb, who is a synthesizer wizard, added some synthesizer to it as well. So it's got all of those different elements in it, and it is, in a way, it's a kind of Portugal and Wales collaboration. I think the lyrics speak for themselves, and you'll see me dancing in it as well. We filmed this out and about in various places. So, okay, over to you, Sparky.
Take it away, as you usually say. It's absolutely fantastic, and he's an environmental activist amongst an author and many other things. And this song is about taking the plastic out of the ocean and all these type of things. And what a great job he's done here. Wait till you see this, sit back and enjoy. Do you know, he's actually got a producer that's made global #1 chart hits in the pop charts that does his music. So don't let that beard fool you. He's absolutely wonderful. Sit back and enjoy. This is Steve Andrews, Captain Greenbeard, Bard of Eli. You can call him Susan if it makes you happy, with the Mother Nature rap. Sit back and enjoy it. Love.
You wanted a utopia, you're living in dystopia. Too many people with myopia in the world today. Mother Nature don't care about neatness, so leave the wildflowers grow. Help to save the wildlife, you reap what first you sow. Mother Nature ain't here for your dream, you're in hers, so let it be. Respect all her creations and go and hug a tree. But all the forests you've cut down, you know that should never have been. The mother's lungs have been cut out. It's happened, but it's obscene. The oceans you filled with plastic, and the land you poisoned badly. We're in the beginning of the end, and the future's looming sadly. The children know what's happening, and the grown-ups have let them down. The Arctic ice is melting, and the cities on the coast could drown. You wanted a utopia, you're living in dystopia. Too many people with myopia in the world today. Mother Nature don't care about neatness, so leave the wildflowers grow. Help to save the wildlife, you reap what first you sow. Mother Nature ain't there for your dream, you're in hers, so let it be. Respect all her creations and go and hug a tree. But all the forests you've cut down, you know that should never have been. The mother's lungs have been cut out. It's happened, but it's obscene. The oceans you fill with plastic, and the land you poison badly. We're in the beginning of the end, and the future's looming sadly. The children know what's happening, and the grown-ups have let them down. The Arctic ice is melting, and the cities on the coast could drown. You wanted a utopia, you're living in dystopia. Too many people with myopia in the world today. You wanted a utopia, you're living in dystopia. Too many people with myopia in the world today. You wanted a utopia, you're living in dystopia. Too many people with myopia in the world today. You wanted a utopia, you're living in dystopia. Too many people with myopia.
Absolutely fantastic. You've never seen anything like that in your life, have you? Well, you have now. That's Steve Andrews. And just remember this. See all the songs that you love because the radio's drilled them into your head. See if you hear a song that for the first time and you like it a little bit, it's a bloody hit. It's guaranteed, you know. So let's see what the co-hosts have got to say, and I'm going to load up Bad Actress next. So what's the co-host got to say? Same order, please. Thank you.
Trying to wrap my head around what I just saw. It was kind of like psychedelic rap. I saw this shirt and you're dancing, and I always love how true you are to a cause, you know, and bringing a new audience to your cause. And I just applaud you for that.
Yeah, and Steve, I'll tell you.
Well said. Steve's actually still muted. Sorry, dude. You need, but people try and mute and unmute yourself if you can. And sometimes I forget a little bit. Steve, continue with your compliment. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes.
thank you so much, Randy. You know, I mean, psychedelics and me used to go together a lot. So there are influences.
I had no doubt. I had no doubt.
So, of course, I don't do that kind of thing anymore because I'm getting on a bit. But that doesn't stop me dancing. It doesn't stop me wearing the colors and stuff. So, yeah, and the cause is most important to me. So that's why I came to write it. I haven't got any other rap songs, but that one, I felt I had to do something. So thank you.
Well said. Well said. Steve, did you get a word in there or want to Kev?
Yeah. As always, Steve, I love every message that you put out there. It's fantastic. I also really loved your work as a rap artist. I got to see more. You've got to do more. Your vocal changes with the effects. Oh, it was fantastic. I will definitely listen to that song multiple times.
I think Steve should cover the first ever rap song ever. The hip hop, the hippie to the hip hop, don't stop the rug to the bang bang boogie, get up, jump the boogie with the rhythm of the boogie beat. I can help you if you want, you know what I mean? I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. And yeah, I practice rap in my spare time. Kevin, man, what was your thoughts here? And then we'll go over to Don Kibbert.
When I
Kevin,
heard it was going to be a rap record, normally that usually goes one of two ways. However, you are such an incredible lyricist and a very clever one at that. You've also got a very unique voice and a very unique style. You've somehow pulled it off with aplomb. I really enjoyed that. And it's kind of your unique style. It's singular to you that I can't really attribute to anyone else. And that's what's so special about that record, is that it is literally just you, your personality, your music, and it is fully you.
Steve Andrews genre, huh? Put that in the, aye, you're right, by the way. Well said, Kev.
Thank you
Don,
so much,
your first
Steve
time
and Kevin.
your first time meeting Steve, what's your thoughts on this flamboyant, amazing man?
Man, you are completely like addictive. Watching that video really makes me want to dig further into what you've done so far. This is my first experience with you, and the message that you're bringing is incredible, and I think it's one that needs to be heard. And I think it's such an awesome, creative way of bringing your message through the lyrics. I mean, myopia, dystopia, you put up rhymes together that I normally wouldn't think of. So fantastic stuff. I love it. And like I said, I'm going to be digging in further.
Oh, thank you, Don. And yeah, I've brought, my music also into, I've got books. So I do like books on the subject, and I'm doing songs, and I kind of, I'm mixing it all together, and I'm just trying to get my messages out. And that's what I'm doing. And so, if you want to look more into my work, please do. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Well said, Steve. Well said, everyone. Steve Andrews, the Bard of Ely, he's been knighted. He's famous in Wales. That's why he had to move to Portugal, so that he can go and get his newspaper in peace, because he gets it. Here, Google Britain's Got Talent, Steve Andrews. He gets all the females from the crowd up on the stage to stand by him when he's singing Stand By Me. Yes, that man done that. Check that out in your spare time, everyone. Right, so from Portugal, we're heading back over to Scotland. Hey, you, Jimmy. We've got two Scottish artists on the show tonight with two Scottish acts, and I'm also from Scotland. So, Chick and is it Lou? Could you introduce yourselves? Who are Bad Actress, and what's the story behind your song? Good Times.
Yeah, so we're Bad Actress. We're a hard rock band from the north of Scotland. We've been playing maybe since 2018. Lewis was originally the drummer, but he's recently become the singer.
Yeah, I was drumming for about 7 years since we started the band, and I only started singing in April. Played the first gig singing in April. Yeah.
So this song was the first one that we did that we've recorded with Lewis singing, and it was just kind of about bringing the good times back, and sort of also the line in it, sort of where do the good times go? That was all kind of about like changes of like people leaving our lives, and I think like a lot of people can relate to that in different ways. So people coming in and out of your life, kind of thing.
Absolutely, what a wonderful introduction. And they're very young. These guys. I'm sorry if I'm in. I think they're still teenagers. These are absolute rock star 101. You're very young people anyway, I know that much. Sit back and enjoy. Bad Actress with Good Times, and they're up on stage here, and it's a great recording. Sit back and enjoy. Real rockers. Sit back and enjoy this. Some Future. One love.
This song's called Good Times.
The lights go out in every city I walk. Everybody's listening, but you can't hear my thoughts. Living in a fantasy, hiding your face from the world. Start over again with a different kind of girl. Just a moment in time, forget it happened at all. Tears shine bright.
absolutely fantastic. You are beyond your years. The fact that you're writing songs about where did the good times go, your life's not even started yet, youngins. They're not even started yet. I'm 41 and I believe my good times, the best times are still ahead of me. So you've got, where the good times go, they've not come yet, bro. Guys. So what does the host have to say? And then I'm going to play a song from a very special young lady next. She's called Bailey. What's her name again? Sorry, Bailey Perry, and she's from Australia. She can't make it at last minute, but we're going to play her next. So let's hear what the four co-hosts have got to say. And yes, Dawn, I've got your new song that you want to feature on the playlist already. So what's the co-host got to say? And I'll be back in a minute. Thank you.
All right. Now, this is a lesson in branding. If you're going to be an 80s hair band, go all in 80s hair band. The look, the style of music, even the way you rolled out your video. I thought it was a little overexposed at times, but true to the genre that you were playing. Really cool that you guys were on the mark.
Yeah, I agree definitely with Randy. That was a definitely 80s hair band style. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love your vocals. Oh my goodness, the guitar mix was great. So again, you can do a little bit better on the video itself, but for what you're presenting, I thought it was pretty hot. Definitely a good performance video.
Hey, do you know that's the thing? It's not been in the studio yet. They've only been caught in video, Steve. So we all can't wait until they've been in the studio and master it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well said, brother. Well said. Kevin J, man, actually.
I think they're at a forefront of revival, and they are literally at the front of that scene at the minute. I must say that there's some absolutely excellent melodies there, some great vocals, and some fantastic guitar. I can't really fault it that much, to be fair. It's just a great overall package, and I think they're only just going to get better as they go along. There are other 80s hair metal bands that sound like that at the moment, but there's not that many, and they're literally the beginnings of what I can see is a brand new scene forming, and they're in the middle of all of that, and that's a great place to be right now.
Well said, well said. Make sure you suck in with Kevin and Steve and Randy and Don, and they'll play your music on the radios, everybody. So, right, the newbie, Don Kipper from On the Real Radio. What was your thoughts there, brother?
Man, I felt like I went back to MTV, my old MTV long hair days, just like, I had long hair just like these guys back in the day. And it really took me back. The guitar work, the drum work, the look of the guys, the way the video was shot was actually very much the way it was back then too. You guys really took me back. You guys, I don't know what you're trying to do to me here today, Sparky, but you are killing me right, like in a good way with all this music. So, man, you guys bring more. Keep going, doing what you're doing because it is just wonderful. I'm not sure you caught it, but I was singing along at the end because it was that catchy. Good job.
Thank you, guys. Cheers.
Well said,
Thank
well
you
said.
very
Hopefully
much.
you can hang around for the rest of the show. Use were song 5, there's 6 more to go. That was Bad Actress from Scotland, my homeland. Right, so we're going from Scotland, we're going over to Australia. And just like the last one we had to do this, I've got a voice note explaining the story behind it. So I'm going to have to quickly screen share twice. This is Bailey Perry, she's in Australia, and the song is called For the Plot. So listen to the voicemail, then I'll quickly jump back out and play the song. One minute.
Hi, this is Bailey Perry, and you're listening to my new song, For the Plot. This song I actually wrote based on my friend group. I have this trio, and we have a group chat called For the Plot. And whenever we go out, whenever we're going to do something, we say, do it for the plot. Whether it be a little bit risky, something funny, something that's not all that significant at all, we just say, do it for the plot. Because at the end of the day, it adds to your storyline. And when you come back and you tell your stories of your life and the crazy things you did, you want to have those stories to tell, And if you don't just go out and live your life, make some choices you regret, and it gives you good stories to tell later on. This song holds a special place in my heart. It holds a special place in all of my friends' hearts because it's about them, and I hope it finds a special place in your heart. But yeah, I love this song. I love performing it, and do it for the plot. If you're planning on doing anything and you are slightly unsure about it, do it. Do it for the plot.
So what a wonderful introduction that was there, Bailey. And I'll let you off with it because you're not here, but you're not allowed to say hope on this show. Even if you're just coming from a distance like this, everybody's going to love it. This is For the Plot by Bailey Perry, and I swear this young girl's going places. She's absolutely fantastic. Sit back and enjoy song 6 of 11. One love.
I know that there's been so many times I could have risked it all for the thrill, but I was younger then. All I wanted was to be their friend. Now I'd go in for the kill. 'Cause to live your life, you have to break some hearts. And if you need some peace of mind, remember, it's all for the blood. I have this one group of friends. We tell each other all. There are the voices in the back of my mind saying it will all be fine, but I know they're usually wrong. 'Cause to live your life, you have to break some hearts. And if you need some peace of mind, remember, it's all for the blood. It's better when it's a little crazy, and it gives me good stories to tell. And you could say I'm a bad person, but you know you do it yourself. 'Cause to live your life, you have to break some hearts. And if you need some peace of mind, remember, it's all for the plot. Cause to live your life, you have to break some hearts. And if you need some peace of mind, remember, it's all for the blood.
Well, that was Bailey Perry. She's not here because she lives in Australia and she just couldn't make it at this time. I think she's only 17 still. She's got school and everything in the morning. So what does the co-host have to say? Because she will hear it. Then our next guest is 117. So prepare. What was your thoughts here, co-hosts?
Really thought it was a great production piece. Really well laid out. The vocals just sit in there, add to the mood. The vocals just, drive it along. It's just really well done. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I have to agree 100%. The vocals fantastic. The story, the drama of the story told by the music and the production of the music, that mix was wonderful. Great song.
Fantastic. Kevin?
I love the haunting vocals, and if anyone has heard my radio shows of late, you would know that a track like that goes straight to the top of my playlist pile of any radio show. It really is immaculate. And I love the dark tones, the intricate backing as well. It's very intricate and very dark and a lovely atmosphere to the whole record. Beautiful, beautiful thing.
She's on a massive like she's on a roll in her own wee world. She got 30,000 YouTube subscribers. She's only 17. Plays the guitar, writes all her originals, and she's just special. Donny boy.
For being only 17, she definitely sounds to me like she is more along the lines of just her soulfulness. She sounds like she's way got, years beyond that. The melodic piece of the music was just incredible, and it pulled me right in. I fell into the music and I fell into the vocals. That doesn't happen with me in a lot of songs, but that one just sucked me right in, and I was along for the ride. I loved it.
Well said, everyone. It's made for the movies as well. That song, isn't it? It's beyond radio level. You see, that's radio worthy. See the songs on the radio nowadays, they're crap. It's beyond radio worthy. Bailey Perry, we all love you to bits. I'll see you the next time with me, darling. Thank you very much. So from Australia, we're heading over to Tennessee. I think it's just Wayne that's left. I might be wrong. Wayne, introduce who are 117. What's the story behind your song? Set Me Free.
Well, Set Me Free. It was going to be a power ballad. We're a hard rock band out of Tennessee. I'm the singer, guitar player. So I had a friend of mine that had back surgery and they pinched his nerve. So I totally changed the whole story of the song. He was down. He couldn't walk. He was doubting his future. So I just said, you know what? I put the power ballad aside and wrote this kind of about him. And I think I brought this song because I think everybody can relate to this. Because it's about just having dreams, and then life goes by, and then you end up who you are. And it's one of my favorite songs I wrote. It's a very powerful song. And Marcus, this was produced by Anthony Fox, plays drums on it, was a drummer in the Poison video, Alice Cooper.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So kind of ironic. So that was
ironic.
Yeah.
Mr. Redbeard down the bottom there idolizes him, so he does. And Mark covered Poison last week in a show, and the Freaky Friday I've done it. So hey, if you can put them in connection, we'd like to Alice Cooper to hear their covers if it's at all possible.
Yeah, I'll definitely play for Anthony for sure. But he mastered and mixed it and played the drums. Man, I hope you guys enjoy this song, man. It's like I said, I could have brought a hard rock ripping song double bass to you, man, but I figured this would touch everybody. So enjoy. This is Set Me Free. So
I love it. Just for the next time, don't ever say the hope word again. You're not allowed to say hope. There's no hope about it, man. Sit back and enjoy 117 with Set Me Free. This is song 7 of 11. And what another world-class show this is. Sit back and enjoy it. One love.
Inside that calls your name.
Absolutely fantastic. And really run on to the next song there. That was just absolutely wonderful. I can't speak highly enough of that song.
Thank you.
Just wow. You can tell the drummer he's done some stuff like being in the Alice Cooper band. That was just incredible. What does my co-host have to say? And the next guest is Mark Story. So
It's just dark driving and I feel the pain. You really brought it. And you did something really interesting with the lyric video, which I really loved. You actually added stuff to it. You were like, have some hope and, adding stuff, which I thought was really cool. And then you put guitar solo up and I almost started laughing. I'm like, in case you didn't know, this was our deep dark guitar
Fill
solo.
space. It's all for fun to fill some space. That's Mike Green playing lead guitar, lead guitar player. He's phenomenal. Great.
Very cool.
Honestly, next level stuff, Wayne, honestly. Kevin G, man, you're muted there, brother. Kevin? Sorry, it was Steve first. Steve, then Kevin. I'm getting this order mixed up.
You got us confused. Hey, Wayne, that was fantastic. I have to agree completely. The lyrics were tremendous. The guitar solo, I actually did laugh when I saw that come up. It was hilarious, but great song, great message, a great message for the times. I mean, with all the conscientious thought about mental health these days, I think you nailed it. It was a great song.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Well said. Mr. Kevin G, man.
I was also going to mention about the guitar solo on the video, but I think that's been fully covered by now. But yeah, that was fantastic. With that said, fantastic catchy lyrics, but some great unique vocals there. And not only that, there's some very high production values as well, in my opinion. Very good melody too, and some very strong guitar. A very nice piece of music.
Well said. I was going to say to Redbeard, tell your big massive dog to shut up, but it'll probably kill you if you try and do this. Hey, it's all good, brother. It's all good. Right. On the real radio, Don Kipper, what was your thoughts here before we get to Captain Redbeard's marvelous track?
That hit me in a different spot in my heart. What a lot of people don't know about me is that I am, I got a big heart. We'll just say that. I am a big proponent for mental health, and moving forward from spaces. I have a tattoo on my forearm that says "You matter" because I want everybody who sees it to know that they do matter indeed. So that song really, no pun intended, struck a chord with me, and I appreciate the message, the video, and I'm not going to touch the guitar solo part because, like Kevin said, it's been covered. So I loved it. Keep it up, man. That was good stuff. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Well said. First of many appearances from 117, Wayne Anderson. Till the next time. All right, so from Tennessee, we're coming back over to my other sidekick, Captain Redbeard. You think that green beard's nice, don't you? And then you see Redbeard, and you're like, oh, I don't know so much. Who's got the sexiest beard? You can't tell. Mark Story, introduce yourself. What's the story behind the Devils in the Detail?
Oh, I'll try and get this out without my dog interrupting me. One of my dogs, I have three. My name's Mark Story. I'm a blues rock artist from the UK, but it's blues rock with a dark voodoo edge. This week, I received my album tracks fully mastered by Joey Stuckey.
Joey Stuckey, a close friend of Alan Parsons. You should always mention that. Yes, sir.
Joey's a good friend. He's my mentor. He did the mastering at his Shadow Sound Studios in Macon in Georgia. I received them back, and it's just I can't wait to get this album out. The album's called Dark Voodoo Magic, and I'm looking for a release around late September, early October. The track that's being featured tonight, "The Devil's in the Details," one of the earliest tracks on the it's a kind of an observational piece about people. There's good people and there's bad people, and then there's good people masquerading as bad people. And sometimes the bad people are actually quite good people. So that's the theme of the song. It's track 5 on the album. And take it away, Sparky. Steve.
You almost said that hope word there. I could almost hear hope. But hey, this is a disclaimer. There's the F words in this song, the F bomb. So if anyone's going to be offended, you can fight him, not me. Sit back and enjoy The Devil's in the Detail by the one and only Mark Story. This is song 8 of 11. Sit back and enjoy. One love.
tell you anything to try and steal your soul. Some live to love, and some love to hate. Some motherfuckers give you lemons all day and then piss in your lemonade. I said, well, I ain't no saint and I ain't no innocent. Got nothing nice to say, then I don't say anything. The checks in the post when the head's in the mail. Better read between the lines, cause the devil's in the details. Some kind of wonderful, some are hard to hold. Some have seen too many things that makes their blood run cold. Some look in the mirror, but some just see the lines. And when I find out who the fuck I am, it's be the day I leave this world behind. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Well, I ain't no saint and I ain't no innocent. Got nothing nice to say, then I don't say anything. The checks in the post when the head's in the mail. Better read between the lines, cause the devil's in the detail. Well, I ain't no saint and I ain't no innocent. Got nothing nice to say, then I don't say anything. The checks in the post when the head's in the mail. Better read between the lines, cause the devil's in the detail. Ain't no saint and I ain't no innocent. Well, I ain't no saint and I ain't no innocent. I ain't no fake and I ain't no hypocrite. I ain't no fake and I ain't no hypocrite. Checks in the post when the head's in the mail. The checks in the post when the head's in the mail. Between the lines. Better read between the lines, cause the devil's in the detail.
As Mark's story there is a big outro there. Mark, you're absolutely fantastic. You know how much I love you. Let's see what the pros have got to say. Co-host, do your thing, and then I'll load up 2-inch voices. The next guest.
Oh, I always love that Bohemian oil can. I just love that guitar. And it delivers it in this song. And, you know, to the point, some people are good, some people are bad, and all in the same day. So, really great tune, great video.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Yeah, Mark, as always, that Bohemian, what is it called? Bohemian Moonshine?
Well,
Bohemian
that one's the
Moonshine.
Bohemian Oil Can. The one in
Well,
Bohemian Moon. Yeah.
Okay,
I've got
okay.
3 different names for them, yeah.
It adds to your dark voodoo sound. Your vocals add to that sound. Your videos add to that. And the bunny rabbit in the back definitely tells the story. I loved it.
That's my 12-year-old daughter. She's
Oh, really?
yeah. Well, she's actually me and my partner's granddaughter. We raised her since she was a baby, and
Awesome.
it was the last time I managed to drag her down the studio to go to one of my videos. She's far too cool for that now. In fact, tonight she's over at the O2 watching I think it's a Japanese artist called Ado. So yeah, just I'm not cool enough for her now. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Kevin, man, you're muted there, brother. You have to unmute yourself, Kev. Sorry.
I'm sorry about that. I've got to say, I love your style.
Thank you.
And yeah, well, if I ever get hold of you, I'd love to listen to the whole thing at some point because you have got such a great,
I'm going to get some CDs pressed up, so you know.
gritty sound that I really do like. It was, dare I say, it was actually quite groovy in places. I really digged it from a groove point of view. It's like really got into the groove of that one. Some great lyrics there too. Great sound, great vocals, perfect.
Just like Greenbeard, Kev, he's got his own style, hasn't he? Everything Mark does is Mark's style. Do you know what I mean? It's so unique. On the Rail Radio, Donny.
And bluesy, groovy. I dig it, man. As somebody who also ain't no saint, that one really vibed with me, man. It was the riff, the blues riffs were just out of this world. I enjoyed that a lot. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you very much.
Well
Cheers.
said,
Thank
well
you for your
said.
comments. Thank you.
Captain Redbeard, make sure you suck in with Wayne, because you've always wanted to get a hold of Alice Cooper, and he's your ticket. Till the next time, dark story. Love you, man.
Thank
So
you.
from England, we're heading over to Florida. I think it's your third or fourth time in the show now. Jeffrey A. Arnold, introduce yourself. Who are 2-inch voices? What's the story behind your song? Q&A, question answers.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jeff. I'm also 2-inch voices from here in Sarasota, Florida. Song's called Q&A, questioning here and thereafter. That's really kind of laid out. That's as simple as I can explain it. Listen to the lyrics, listen to the vibe, feel the vibe, and that's really all I can say about the song. Can't give you more. That's all right there in the song. So just buckle up and get ready to ride.
Without further ado, and I think you nearly said that hope word as well, but you never, so well done. And sit back and enjoy 2-inch voices with Q&A. Song 9 of 11. Well, lovely and gentlemen, enjoy.
I can hear the engine breathe, monster underneath the sheets, insane. I don't know if we die within a dream. I pray to God he pray for we insane. I don't know what is insane. Is death when you're dead just the same? What is insane? Is love when you're dead just the same? I can taste the moon through tears. I've tripped for days. They're still so clear, insane. I don't know. White Rabbit says that it's too late. Eat up, drink, but don't hesitate, insane. I don't know what is insane. Is death when you're dead just the same? What is insane? Is love when you're dead just the same? White
update there. So I see that was released by Sonic Orchard. Well done, man. That was fantastic. Jeffrey, just brilliant, dude. Let's see what the co-hosts have got to say and then I'll load up our next guest, our second last guest of the evening, Miss Dawn Melanie. Co-hosts.
Okay, I thought it was a really cool production, and I like the drive of it. It is a cool visual there. I'm just me. I'm all about lyrics, and I really thought I needed the elevator pitch because it kind of left me questioning a little bit. But it was a really cool production.
Thank you.
Yeah, the production, fantastic. I actually love the lyrics because who does know? And who isn't that white rabbit running? I think we are. That's the way it spoke to me. I definitely love the way the song spoke to me. And you went from an Americana sound to begin with the acoustic guitar and outstanding vocals to kind of a harder, almost approaching rock sound at the end. I thought it was great.
Thank you.
Beautiful. You're welcome.
Well said, well said. Don? No, Kevin, then Don.
no,
Sorry, I'm
Kev-
mixed up here.
Okay. Go ahead, Kevin.
I would actually say that was a simple but effective. It was a very, very simple but very polished production. I liked the build up of the track. The lyrics were very unique. It was a very different sound altogether, which I really did enjoy. It was kind of it kind of takes you into the zone a little bit, and that's kind of like sometimes you have to go into that really strange space, and it takes you there quite nicely.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Don, what's your thoughts there, brother?
And like Kevin said, it took you into his own, right? It kind of, you start feeling it, and then you once the drums kicked in and it really picked up pace, I felt like I was hearing something that Jim Morrison might have done. I really got that Doors vibe when that kicked in, and I loved it. And the lyrics, and again, it's kind of like a Jim Morrison vibe all the way through. Thank you. Good job.
Thank you very much.
Well said, everyone. So 2-inch voices till the next time. That was Jeffrey A. Arnold over in Florida. One love. So from Florida, we're heading over to South Africa. Another debutant tonight. Dawn Milani, introduce yourself. What's the story behind your song? The Maiden and the Stones.
Hello, everybody. So, as Sparky said, I'm all the way from South Africa, but I am a Celtic progressive folk artist. And my music kind of ranges from something that's more like finger-picked Celtic folk through to stuff that's more like progressive rock. And the track that I've sent in for you guys to listen to this evening is very much more the Celtic vibes. And it is a story of one thing dreaming it's another, and kind of like a mysterious magic journey that we all kind of go on from life to death, and the dreams we might have and where they take us in life. So I'm sure you guys will enjoy. It's a whole other experience.
Well said. You never said the hope word there either, and I thought that was just going to sit in there. Sit back and enjoy some women. Dawn Milani with The Maiden and the Stones. One love, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy.
Walking down this long and dusty road, she came upon a circle of these ancient standing stones. She walked amongst the shadows and she wondered what they know. And all the while the wind was whispering that they were ghosts. 1,000 years or more had passed, or since they last went home. They stood so still for oh so long, their bones had turned to bone. Nothing to do, nowhere to go, they dreamt that they were stone. Now that they're stone, they dream the dreams of men returning home. The maiden danced amongst the stones with tender feet so bare, and for the first time in a while the stones knew they were there. And though their bones had turned pasto since they last went home. They stood so still for oh so long, their bones had turned to bone. Nothing to do, nowhere to go, they dreamt that they were stone. Now that they're stone, they dream the dreams of men returning home. The maiden watched two crows fly by and wished that they would stay and find a way to share the tale of what they saw each day. She felt for certain they would know where the secrets lay, to where we all go when we die and who directs the play. On wings of night they flew up high, the world faded away. Amongst the clouds they laughed out loud, didn't matter anyway. Far below them sleeping children dreamt that they could fly. On wings of night they flew up high and laughed out with delight. One of the crows they dropped a seed which fell far to the ground. It sent out roots and there and grew upon the ancient mound. It sent its arms up high above, it didn't make a sound. Spring to autumn leaves adorned it like a rainbow. A thousand years or more had passed, oh, since that tree had grown, and all around it stood the sign of ancient standing stones. Nothing to do, nowhere to go, it dreamt a dusty road, and thereupon it dreamt a maiden making her way home, making her way home, making her way home.
Absolutely beautiful. Dawn Milani, absolutely fantastic. Do you know,
Thank you very much.
I love the Celtic music. I'm a Celt, you know, the Scottish, the Irish, and the Cornish, where I live in Cornwall. We are the Celts, so Celtic music originated from here. I love it. What does my co-host have to say? Well, I'll load up the last track of the evening from Blues St. Shelby. Co-hosts?
This is great. 'cause
Hello,
I'm
how are
already-
you guys?
Same order, same order. Let's do the co-hosts. Randy, you first. Randy.
Okay. This is great because I'm going to Ireland in 2 weeks for a trip, my Game of Thrones tour and Orange Day for
Nice.
Belfast. So, you know, you start with a really cool classic Celtic vibe and you put a really nice, fresh, modern spin on it. You know, so I really enjoyed the production.
Thank you
And
so much. And just by the way, my family is from, like, at least half of it is from Scotland, so the Celtic roots are like deep in
Hey,
me.
Jimmy.
Ah,
Yeah, I can't say a whole lot because I love Celtic music. I always have ever since I started playing the fiddle. You honestly made me want to go grab my fiddle off the wall and see if I couldn't fit a part in there. Musically,
Yes.
it was fantastic. Musically, the vocals, the low baritone bass harmonies, it made my heart jump a little bit. Awesome. Great.
Thank you so much. That's amazing.
Well said, well said. You know, the Diverse Show is my favourite one. I do these shows in different genres, genre specific, but the Diverse Show just does something special, doesn't it? You don't know what's coming next. So, Kevin, and then Dawn.
I've got to admit, I love the rhythm to the whole track. It was just very almost bouncy in a sense. Beautiful voice, a very polished production, a very great piece of folk there that I really did get my teeth into. It just kind of, it was very easy to listen to the whole thing. Just very easy to listen to. And it just flowed quite nicely.
Thank you so much.
Well said. Dawn?
I feel like I need to find more music just like that from you because it is something that isn't generally in my wheelhouse. My wheelhouse is kind of rock, metal, punk. That's where I stay in my lane most of the time. That would be a great detour for me to go ahead and jump into your music and listen to more of that. The finger picking on the guitar was amazing, and as Steve said, the baritone in the harmonies was just fantastic. It's a great song.
Thank you so much. I'm glad I surprised you all.
Well said, everyone. It's a beautiful song. Until the next time, Dawn Milani. One love, over in South Africa. So from South Africa, we're heading over to, I said at the start of the show, the place where chickens are made. Kentucky. I don't know if that's a bad joke or a good joke, but Kentucky Fried Chicken, that's what I always think when I hear Kentucky. Helen and Phil, introduce yourselves. Who are Blue St. Shelby, and what's the story behind your song In the City?
Hey, how you guys doing? I'm Highland from Blue St. Shelby. We're here in the United
Say
States,
again,
and we I'm sorry, say again.
It went quiet there, and you went muted. Could you just say that introduction again, please?
Yeah, we're Blue St. Shelby. I'm Highland. We are a two-man studio band.
Oh, you're making Johnny Phil in
Here in Kentucky.
Phil.
We write. Say again. I couldn't hear you.
It's your signal's breaking up, dude. That we can hardly hear you when you're trying to introduce it. It's breaking up quite badly. Try one more time. Third time lucky, as they say.
All right. We're Blue St. Shelby from United States in Kentucky. We write all of our own songs. We're a studio band, two-man studio band. We record all of our own music. We play all of our own instruments. And I'll let Phil do the rest of the talking.
There's nothing else to say. We just don't want to say the word hope.
Hey, just don't say the word.
Don't say hope.
You're not even allowed to say it in the theoretical word. They're saying don't say hope. You're not allowed to say hope. That's it. And we can sit back and enjoy this marvelous track. Something different again. This is In the City by Blue St. Shelby. Last song of the evening. Sit back and enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. One love.
In the city, there's a constant struggle of push and pull, good versus evil, action and reaction, love and hate, and everything in between. Right now, there's a man standing on a street corner, begging for money, holding up a sign that says homeless. Anything else, God bless. But at the end of the day, he goes home to his ship somewhere, with a pocket full of change and a bottle of whiskey, ready to waste the night away, only to get up and do it all over again tomorrow. And right now, someone wants you to come back. And right now, someone will play a piano.
something nice and smoothing and chilling to end the show. Absolutely loved it. Fantastic, you know. What's the pros got to say? And then I'm so proud of this show. It's absolutely amazing. It just keeps getting better. Randy, my dear, what's your thoughts?
I love the mystery. I love the intrigue. You know, I thought it had a really, really cool vibe. I do think something was getting a little lost in the mix, especially with the vocals. But overall, I thought it just had a cool vibe.
Thank you.
Yeah, and to me, it reminds me a lot of a band that I work with here locally in Hanover, PA. They're an acid funk band. They do some live performances, and the music that they play, again, opposite of what Randy said, vocally, I think where you were with those draws me in. I had to listen really hard. You probably can see me squinching here and there, and it definitely will get several new listens from me because you're talking about in the city, all the despair, all the trouble. But I heard a few lines that there's some hope there. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Well said, Steve. Well said. Mr. Kevin?
Thank you.
J-Man?
Thank you very much.
There were some great ideas in there. And you bring some new stuff to the table that's some may not have even considered before. Individually, the guitars were nice, the drums were nice, and the vocals were nice in their own individual way, fine. I do agree with Randy in a lot of ways in regards to the mix, because I found it a little bit lost in there myself. However, with that said, I think it's meant to take you to an uncomfortable place, and it definitely succeeded in that. And it went out to do what it went out to do, and it did it.
Do you know something, Kevin? Some songs are meant to make you feel lost and just drift away. And do you know, I think that is the point of that song. And it definitely done it to me. It done it to you. So, last compliment of the evening, Don Kipper from On the Rail Radio. What's your thoughts here, brother?
I would agree with everybody in a certain way, right? I feel like that song is meant to take you to a place that you're not comfortable in. It's meant to take you to a space that makes you feel a little bit uneasy, and it's a little dark, and I dig it because it's good to get out of your comfort zone and try different things, and like you said, in the city, it's kind of that trip that takes you through some desolate places, but gives you a little bit of hope. I loved it.
Well
Thank
said.
you.
You know,
Thank you.
here, everyone, I'm sure you'll agree, it's been a marvelous show. I'm trying new things. I'm on YouTube Live for the first time this evening. In the chat, I've sent you the YouTube link of the live. I've sent you it by messenger or email. Please share it, because Facebook's trying to stop what I'm doing. So let's all gang up on them. You know, I'm going to stop this now. So I've got 3 things to stop. I'm going to stop the YouTube recording. Goodbye.